But then, of course, Guru Rinpoche. Let's first sort of talk about Guru Rinpoche. So who is Guru Rinpoche? Like, I'm talking about the real Guru Rinpoche. So who is real Guru Rinpoche? It's actually none other than your mind. Now, I don't know how you are how you are conceiving this when I say this. Some of you may think, when I say, okay, Guru Rinpoche is your mind, probably you are already thinking, oh, so there must be a specific, special mind somewhere within me that I haven't found. But I'm not talking like that. I'm actually, blatantly, I'm talking about the mind. You have mind, don't you? I have mind, you have mind. And this mind is, I think I've said this many times with a lot of our old friends here, this mind that we have is many times very painful. It is this mind that is making us go through all kinds of ups and downs. I always use the example like this table. This table has no mind, supposedly. So, tonight, after we leave, when this table is left here or put in some go down, the table is not going to feel feel left out. You understand? Or if there is another table, there's a much better table, painted gold and I don't know, with a brocade, whatever, this table is not going to feel jealous. And right this very moment, I'm using this table with my cups and everything. Table is not necessarily feeling proud, oh, I'm being used by this guy. And we can keep it here without being used for millions of years, and table is not going to feel useless. Feel, sort of, in Bhutanese, khotang chat. Right? Table is not going to feel lonely or, feel depressed. You understand? So when I say mind, I'm talking that level. You have mind, I have mind. You felt the rain when you walk in. You must have felt the mud, the slush. And even as I'm speaking to you, you are hearing something. Who is doing this hearing? When I snap my fingers, you are hearing. Who is doing that? And still, I need to spell this out. You may think, okay, so there's a part of my mind that is like desire, anger, I don't know, sort of envy, sort of wanting to beat up somebody. Now you may think, oh, this can't be Guru Rinpoche, right? There's a part, maybe occasionally, once in a blue moon, you have this sort of inspiring, very loving, spiritual. You may think that's Guru Rinpoche. No. They are both equally Guru Rinpoche. You are that soiled, dirty, seemingly dirty mind is not even a little bit not Guru Rinpoche. You understand? So actually, this is the real Guru Rinpoche. And this Guru Rinpoche, you cannot lose it. You can lose, if you don't want your fingers, you can chop it. If you don't want your hair, just cut it. Try to eject your mind. You cannot lose it. You cannot also make it more. You understand? You cannot have like, maybe I should have two minds. No, you can't. You understand? You have. So this is something that you have. This is always there. Okay, so I think that's enough for now. I said it. This is the real Guru Rinpoche. Okay, so immediately many of you will ask me, oh, wow, this is okay, this is good, this is simple. Why are you bringing with all this Guru Rinpoche on tiger, Guru Rinpoche who is born in the lotus, Guru Rinpoche with all sorts of, dakinis surrounding, Guru Rinpoche wearing hat, right? 88 manifestations of Guru Rinpoche. And then actually, I was thinking, the very reason when we discuss about having this gathering, I suggested this subject because I thought at the moment in our world we are going through a lot of dispute. So I can't finish all, I cannot do all, but I want to sort of mention a little bit Guru Rinpoche principle from we call Sondep Sampalthundrup. I'm sure some of you know Sampalthundrup, so there's many Guru Rinpoche riding tiger, Guru Rinpoche, like Dorji Tole, then there's a Guru Thakpo, all that. What are they? Why can't you just tell us right from the beginning that this mind is Guru Rinpoche? And then, now this is what you may be thinking, but actually, you know what? As simple as it sounds that this mind that you have is Guru Rinpoche, actually it is the most difficult. There are many reasons for that. Lots and lots of reasons why it's the most difficult. One, it's too close to you, so you don't see it. It's like your eyelashes. It's too close, you don't see it. You can see anything that's a little bit further from you, but when it's too close, you don't see it. So the closest Guru Rinpoche, you don't see it. It's too simple. And also, mind, how does the mind look like? How does the mind look like? Think. Let's actually experience it. Let's experience. Where is it? How does it look like? Yes, the rain, we know how it looks like. But one that knows the rain, the knower of the rain, how does it look like? It doesn't have a color, it has no shape, it has no quantity, it has no length, it is not time-bound, it is not space-bound. So this is why it's difficult. And there's other reasons why you cannot accept that this Guru Rinpoche that you have, that you cannot eject. Remember? That you cannot You cannot eject your mind. Remember? You can cut your fingers if you don't want. Mind, you cannot. Now, the reason why you cannot accept that this is Guru Rinpoche, I've already told you, it's too simple, too close, but there are other reasons. One is, you are too hard on yourself. You always think, me, I'm really bad. Me, Guru Rinpoche? No. How can? You understand? Me, I've been, drinking this and that, inhaling this and that, having affairs, I don't know, stealing, lying, cheating. Me, Guru Rinpoche? No. That's so too hard on yourself. So you're too hard on yourself. You are not comfortable with yourself. I can prove you are not comfortable with yourself because you're always checking yourself on a mirror. You do not accept who you are. Like this, that. And then soon, our Bhutanese boys will soon look like Korean boys. Very soon, because most of the Bhutanese boys are not comfortable of being Bhutanese boy. They want to be like a Korean boy. I'm only going to talk about boys for now. You understand? So we are not comfortable with ourselves. We always think we need to be something else. Can you hear? Can you hear? It's okay? Back there, you can hear? Tom, can you hear? Oh, okay. Very good. So there are many, many reasons why you cannot accept that this mind that you have is the Guru Rinpoche. Just because it's in my head, I should express. Many times we say, many times we say, lotus born. Actually, this lotus is none other than your mind. Because lotus usually is found in the mud. But lotus is not stained by mud. It's beautiful, it's clear, it's pristine. Just like that, your Guru Rinpoche, your mind is found within desire, anger, jealousy, pride, all of that. But the pure mind, the lotus mind, is always there. Actually, let me elaborate this a little bit because I think it's important, especially for the Bhutanese who are so closely linked with Guru Rinpoche. I want you to know this a little bit more. So some of this a little bit technical, some of this a little bit philosophical. Just be patient, bear with me. Okay. So the international audience, you'll have to sort of bear this example. I'm talking to mainly Bhutanese live audience. So Bhutanese, they love eating rice. Probably not this generation, but yeah, they do. They do morning rice, evening rice, lunch rice, dinner rice. They do. Historically, they eat a lot of rice. For some reason, they haven't given up on that one, even though lifestyle has changed. So Bhutanese are becoming more and more, I don't know, manifestation that has a little bit of rice eating manifestation. You understand? Okay, so I'm going to use the rice as an example. So, you go to a restaurant, you want to have your, whatever, occasion, let's say birthday, let's say, I don't know, anniversary, whatever. So you have a banquet or a dinner. So now, if you have just a rice, no curry, no eze, no chili, nothing. Rice. That's the staple, that's the main dish in Bhutan. Just rice. How would you feel? Not interested. You want something, salt, chili, right? So, when I say, okay, this mind is Guru Rinpoche, that's almost like me giving you the rice. You cannot eat it. You want some salt, you want some chili, you want something in it to make it more tasty, to make it more interesting. This is why earlier I was telling you that why there's a Guru Rinpoche, all these Guru Rinpoches, why not just give us the simple Guru Rinpoche as it is? I've already given you, but you still, maybe you intellectually accept, but you can't emotionally accept, right? But this is why, actually, we make it more interesting. So, what is so your mind is the Guru Rinpoche. You are not happy with it. It's too bland. It's too uninteresting. Some salt, some sugar, some eze. Okay, now, you see, so as a teacher or a whatever, teacher, guide, whatever, my job is to lead you to Guru Rinpoche. But what does that mean? Actually, my job is to lead you to yourself, right? Because I'm not saying that my mind is Guru Rinpoche. I'm saying your mind is Guru Rinpoche. I mean, mind is Guru Rinpoche. That's what I'm saying, right? Now, that's my job, to lead you to Guru Rinpoche. But now I'm having a challenge because you are not accepting it, because you want some sugar, you want some salt. Now I have to be very careful, because the problem is, more I give salt, sugar, eze, thyme, all that, vegetable, then the risk is I'm taking you away from Guru Rinpoche. But I still have to, because otherwise you are not even interested. So I need to lure you with a little bit of sugar and salt, but I need to also make sure that you go back to where you should be. This is a bit of a challenge here. You understand? So okay, the most safe Kachilo, Tsim, Eze for Guru Rinpoche is Hri or Hung. Hung, Ujin Sam. You understand? Hung. That's it, actually.